Well, Judge Nathan Erasmus has ordered that alleged Parliament arsonist Zandile Mafe be detained in the hospital section of a prison. And this after Mafe was sent to Fort England Psychiatric Hospital back in March for assessment. Erasmus ruled that contents of the psychiatric report not to be disclosed at this stage. And Mafe is accused of setting the National Assembly on fire in January of last year, causing damage of around 2 billion rand. Our senior reporter Ayesha Ismail is following the story and joins me now to give us more clarity and an update on this matter. Ayesha, a pleasure having you. Good morning, colleague. I suppose that judgment coming through from Judge Erasmus ordering that the contents of the psychiatric report not to be made public.
Well, not to be made public at this stage, and Judge Nathan Erasmus did say that he wants to give Zandile Mafe's lawyers an opportunity to consult with him. They've not had an opportunity to talk to him and to discuss the findings of this report. Now, we know that earlier this year, Zandile Mafe was sent to the Eastern Cape for a psychiatric evaluation to determine whether he is fit to stand trial, whether he is fit to understand the court proceedings and to follow the court proceedings, and whether he fully comprehends the seriousness of the allegations against him. A panel was then set up to do the psychiatric evaluation. That report has been handed over to the judge and, of course, now to the state and Zandile Mafe's legal representatives. And it will now be up to his lawyers to determine, after consulting with him, whether or not they're going to accept the findings contained in that report or whether they are going to oppose it. And if they do oppose the findings, they will obviously have an opportunity then to call another expert witness. But the state has indicated that they will accept the findings of this panel of experts. But this is what Judge Nathan Erasmus had to say when he made that ruling earlier this morning.
I'm going to order that the contents of the report, which is styled a psychiatric report, not be disclosed at this stage. For the following reasons. The Act provides that a party may dispute the findings in these type of reports. And in the instant matter, the defense had not had an opportunity to consult with their client about it. Whether they want to dispute it or not. It goes to his medical condition, and I will therefore give them that opportunity to consult. In the event that an agreement is reached, on the findings before the next date, I shall issue an order that the full contents of the court file can be disclosed.
So Judge Erasmus, they're also giving, the defense as well as their client, time to go through this report, Ayesha, understandably, because they might dispute it. They might dispute this report that came out. So I suppose this time that he has given for them to do consultation and further pave a way forward, I think it's up to 30 days a month, is why the judge is, of course, giving them this time for consultation.
That is correct. So the matter is back in court on the 13th of July. But the judge also ordered that as of today, Zandile Mafe must be detained in the hospital section of Pollsmoor Prison.
All right, seems like we don't have that clip for now, Ayesha Ismail, but definitely Pollsmoor Prison, the hospital section. We understand that's where Zandile Mafe will be detained, and we leave it there, colleague. Thank you for this wrap-up of the judgment that took place. Judge Nathan Erasmus after us, of course, with those court proceedings pertaining to Zandile Mafe this morning out in the Western Cape.